my lovely things. Happy Friday. I hope you all had a great week and are doing amazing. Hopefully, y'all have a much better weekend than this week if you haven't had a good week. Although, at least it was a 4-day week for some of you. This is the last day of possession and hauntings for the month, although it is now June. But oh well, I did say it was going to be, well, it may go over. And well, it did. It did go over. Next week, we'll be discussing strange creatures and monsters of legend. Have a weird monster or creature sighting you'd like me to look into? Share them in the comments below. Somebody already did during this month's theme, and I will definitely be looking into that for you. Well, and for me, because I've never heard about it, so be on the lookout. My personal favorites are lake and sea monsters, though, and that's mostly because when you're in the water, you don't always see things that are coming, especially since most predators in oceans, at least, are ambush predators and they like to come up from below, sharks. So by the time you see them, it's a little too late, which is why it kind of makes me unnerved when I go in the ocean. Lakes, we don't really have that many predators, at least in North America, apart from some snakes, alligators, crocodiles, that sort of thing. Yeah, they're dangerous, but for the most part, sometimes you can see them, although they do blend in very well, so they can look like a log floating in the water. Yeah, just keep your wits about you, I guess, when it comes to those. So, to finish last month's theme, I decided to look into real exorcisms that have taken place and what happened during them. These are from the Christian belief system, so they're very different from the other cultural beliefs that I've discussed. I'll also share some information below about Native American and Egyptian beliefs surrounding spirit possession and exorcism, just for your enjoyment in case you're like me who is interested in that type of stuff. I found both topics quite interesting and thought about sharing them with all of you, but figured why not finish the month with some creepy stuff instead? Because, well, I'm a horror nut and I like scary stuff. So why not? Throughout time, there have been many exorcisms, all the way up until actually present time, which is very interesting to me. The very act is even in the Bible where Jesus cast out demons from people believed to be possessed. Now, I don't know exactly where in the Bible because it's been a very long time since I've read the Bible, but it's in there. In 1778, a man named George Lurkins, an English tailor, began speaking in strange voices, making inhuman sounds and sung hymns backwards, which, to be honest, sounds really impossible. I don't know anybody that can sing backwards. If you can or know somebody that does, that is amazing, because I don't know if I could do that. During a ceremony held in Bristol's Temple Church, 7 priests commanded the demons who had taken over Lucan's soul to leave once and for all. After the ceremony, George recited the Lord's Prayer and thanked the priest, supposedly being cured and free of the demons. In 1842, in a German village, a 28-year-old woman named Gottliebin Dittus claimed her house was haunted and started slipping in and out of a trance-like state. The villagers were concerned, and a priest commenced an exorcism that caused Dittus to become violent to the point where she required physical restraints. 2 years, she underwent grueling exorcisms during which she vomited blood, nails, and glass, which, if you think about it, that's understandable why she vomited blood, because, well, nails and glass. Coming up, yeah. Doesn't sound pleasant at all. At the end, she informed everyone that the demons were gone and stated Jesus is victor. And supposedly, I think there's like a holiday there in Germany because of this. I don't know, though. I'm leaving links to all of this below in the comments. I mean, not the comments, the description. Yeah. South Africa, 1906, a 16-year-old girl named Clara, Cele, the village believed she had made a pact with the devil, and actually she confessed to one of the nuns that she made a pact with the devil. And soon after, she started behaving oddly. Clara would tear clothes, growl, speak in tongues, and demonstrated superhuman strength. In 1906 and 1907, 2 priests performed exorcisms on Clara, which caused her skin to burn when it was touched by holy water. Her body also supposedly levitated before 170 witnesses. And I guess she went through multiple exorcisms. And because I guess the second time she made another pact with the devil, supposedly, and during the exorcism of that specific one, there was a noxious smell, and it was seen leaving her body, and from then they deemed Clara was free of evil. No one knows exactly what happened to her afterwards, if the demons came back or if she made another pact with the devil. I don't know why you would keep making pacts with the devil, but that's just me. Englishman Michael Taylor, a husband and father of five, in 1974, met a 21-year-old pastor named Marie Robinson. He met with the pastor because he felt his frequent bursts of depression eased with every visit with her. Michael believed that Marie had the ability to exorcise demons, and that was the cause for his depression. Well, Michael's wife confronted him about a possible affair, and he violently attacked her, which led to an exorcism by two ministers on October 5th, 1974. During the ceremony, Michael had seizures, spit at and bit the ministers, and screamed in tongues. The next day, he murdered his wife. However, he wasn't convicted because of the defense's argument that the exorcism had made him insane. Yeah, I thought that was kind of interesting. Let me know what you think of that in the comments below. In 1991, a Florida teenager named Gina underwent an exorcism by Reverend James LaBar, which was televised on the ABC network. And I actually was too young when this was around, but I did find a few articles where they actually have the video footage of this. It's kind of not really graphic, but kind of disturbing to watch, so I will let you know ahead of time before you click the video. That's going to be in the description below. So, Newsweek described the ceremony as little more than the gratuitous torment of a deeply disturbed young girl. Medieval-style music played while the exorcism was being conducted, which just seems more theater than real, if you think about it. Gina was strapped to a chair. She screamed or barked unintelligibly while the Reverend pressed across to her face and told her supposed demons wanted pain and he'd give it to them, which unfortunately meant Gina, who was helpless during this whole ordeal. At the end, antipsychotic medications gave Gina relief instead of the exorcisms. The most recent account was in 2015 in Argentina, in which church officials filmed the exorcism of a 22-year-old woman named Laura by Bishop Manuel Acuna. Laura writhed, banged her head, and screamed profanities. Supposedly, the exorcism ended well, with the evil spirits leaving Laura, and the bishop made the sign of the cross over her. There's also a video of that as well, which is going to be in the description. It's not graphic either. So what do you think about these cases? Do you believe exorcisms are real along with possessions? Were these people merely mentally ill in need of care? To learn more about these and other cases, I'll leave some links below, and the truth behind exorcisms and possession, what science believes in that regard. Thank you so much for sticking around till the end. Be sure to check out my other videos if you haven't already. They are up on the screen for your enjoyment. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to show your support. It's greatly appreciated. And if you can't wait for new content, click the bell icon to never miss an upload. Thank you all again. I hope you all have a great weekend and take care until next time. Bye, everyone.